Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be getting into some fun in the Ferrari 296 GT3 over at Road Atlanta. We're going to be practicing for our upcoming races this week, so the next 2 days of racing you'll see will just be the Ferrari 296 GT3. It'll be a lot of fun, and I'm really excited to put down some solid laps with some good competition. Today is just about practice and drilling in what we worked on yesterday. I wasn't able to upload that video, which I apologize, but I was able to get a little bit of acclimation to the track, and so today is about pushing the boundaries a little bit more on what I learned yesterday and seeing if I can't get some better lap times, better refine my braking zones, my turn-in points, really learning where the apexes are and how to hit them properly is kind of today's goal. So we'll see if we can't get out there and just improve some lap times. Cheers and enjoy the video. Welcome back everybody, this is Beyond the Apex Motorsport. I'm your wonderful host, Mr. Christian, and we're gonna be getting out here for some fun. Just some practice laps, prepping for the race. Well, like that. See, that's why we do practice laps. Not really a big fan of people who just hop into races. Not really a fan of doing that in general. It adds to the possibility of an accident in some of the first laps, and it just doesn't make for as much fun. So I really like to get some good practice in and see whether or not I can improve. So today we'll be in this 296 GT3 at, I believe, I cannot remember the name of this track. I'll look it up in a second, but it's a good one. I definitely really enjoy this track. Oof, Christian, your brakes are cold and you can't just do that last minute. And then here's my pit entrance, so I know how to do this. Okay, I don't know where the line was for that, but that's all good. We'll pull all the way to the front. I already know what to do. Okay, no reason to do all this. We will double check. What is the name of this track? Road Atlanta. I should have known. Should have known all along. All right. So here we are at Road Atlanta, as I knew all along. In the wonderful 296 GT3. Ooh, trying not to put it into a wall. Getting my tires toasty right off the bat. We are not gonna go off the road again here, I'll tell you that much. Here we go. Trying to further improve our time from yesterday. We did a little bit of practice here, but unfortunately, I recorded on the wrong setting, so my face and the pedals and my voice, the best parts, you know, weren't in the video, so we didn't have what we needed. Breaking like bacon. Alrighty. And so today we're gonna get a little more into things, have some fun. That's really the gist of the day, fun. And get some practice laps in so that I'm prepped for tomorrow. Main goal is consistency. I'm a lot less concerned with my top speed lap time, my top laps, PRs. I really want to make sure that my average lap time is high. Because in my opinion, it seems like, at least at this skill level, those are the people winning the races, are people with high average lap times, so we want to be some of those people. Ooh, come on, get on in now. So yeah, we'll do our best to stay on track, keep things interesting, and have some fun. Okay, so that was... Nope, that's a wall. Yep, gotta watch out for those. They get in the way sometimes. We'll go back and reset our car. I'll tell you, that felt so much easier yesterday. It just did. Woo! Woo! I'm telling you, this car is squirrely on cold brakes. I gotta start again. My dumbass hit it in the pits. Alrighty. back on track. See what we can do. Make some slow and steady improvements. Little by little, but since we're still on an outlap right now, we need to start to get back into the groove of things. As you can tell, I am struggling with this vehicle. It's a lot more power than I've experienced in the past. I think that's the biggest issue, because everything else about it is in my favor in comparison to, you know, the Miata and the Formula, the Ray Formula and stuff like that. It is in essence easier to drive. It has better turn-in, has better downforce, so once you learn to control it a lot better, you get a lot of grip in this car. I mean, it handles like a dream. It's 100% user error, but that's the goal of the day. Just getting in some of those practice laps and enjoying ourselves. Hope that everybody is having a good day. I love y'all, and I appreciate y'all supporting the channel. If there's no one in your life that's loving you, let it be me, because I am incredibly grateful for the support that I've received thus far, and for the people who watch the videos. Each one of your views, each one of your comments, each one of your likes, all the subscriptions, it all overwhelms me with joy. And I want y'all to know that you matter. And that I appreciate your support. If you haven't already, feel free to go ahead and like the video if you're enjoying this kind of thing. Just, you know, standard practice. People who just get their grind on. And if you want to see more things from yours truly, not what I just did. I won't do that anymore. If you subscribe, I won't do that anymore. That's the deal. No more overshooting apexes. You just have to subscribe. Every subscription prevents me from overshooting an apex. You heard it here, folks. Braking so hard. Came in a little late. And I'm really excited. Upcoming here in about a week, we'll have our first month recap video. And there's some things I have in the works that I am incredibly excited to tell you all about. Some things that I thought would take several months to even get started, but that we might be able to get started here within, you know, the following month. So, you know, I say might because I don't like to put all my eggs in one basket. I don't like to assume that the future is going to be perfect. Things happen. Life loves to throw us annoying little twists and turns, but we will always do our best. Whoops. See, y'all didn't subscribe. That's why I did that. But we will do our best to make sure we can accomplish as many of our goals we set out as possible, because that is the gist of this channel. We are not just here for racing. We're here to give an example of what it's like to grind out a little bit every day. We're not here for hour after hour after hour after hour after hour. We're here for those little bits every day, things that are manageable. I think that as people, we kind of we get into something and we end up either burning out or just biting off more than we can chew. And I think that just comes from expecting too much of ourselves in too short of a span of time, because you don't need to be doubling your profits or your skill set or your output every single day. That's just, you know, it's not sustainable. And when we expect that, sure, you might get that out of the first, you know, week or so. But then as your improvements start to become smaller and smaller, and the gains start to become slightly less noticeable, a lot of us lose interest. And I think that's part of the big problem. So this channel is really designed around managing expectations. That's what helps us accomplish our goals. Managing our expectations, applying a little bit of effort, one day at a time. It's a beautiful thing. And I promise y'all will love the results. I'm gonna shut up just a little bit and we'll do just straight up lapping. Oh boy. Was that off track? Not turn in early enough there. Or there. Or there. So my turn in needs to improve. And I think I just need to start being less timid, maybe getting on the brakes earlier, but just turning in a bit earlier. But so far, I believe we are on a clean lap with no incidents. 2/10 ahead. Or sorry, 3/100ths ahead. And wow, late braking. Got an off track there. Really struggling on turn in for that section. I just can't see the turn when I need to start making it. And I am really sloppily aggressive through that corner. So I need to find a way to smooth it out, even if it costs me time. We are down to a 121.202 though, and I would love to get myself down into the 120s. And that is not happening on this lap, I'll tell you that much. Got too overzealous and lost that time there. That's all it takes is one corner for all the time I've gained to just get shoved down the drain. Brake hard. Okay. Come on. A little better than the last time. Not ideal, but a little better. Oh shoot, we made it. We are down to the 120s. Okay. I don't know how that happened. Just not braking early enough there. Cause I was at full brake. Full braking pressure. I don't know how I gained time there. Probably because I've been doing so bad on that corner each time. I need to figure out exactly where to be braking there. All right. Gains, gains. Little ones, but gains nonetheless. There we go. Cut myself off in that corner. That's exactly what I need to do. Turn in much earlier, and we'll get that corner even smoother as things continue. We are down into the 119s. Into the wall. All right. Tis what it is. We will continue. Woo! A lot of car. Lot of car. I am timid at that corner. Very timid indeed. Drive the middle of the track here. Braking, braking, braking. Off track. But this is what it gets you. I did this practice track yesterday for about 30 minutes. And today I've just been clobbering my previous time. Now, obviously I'm gonna make mistakes like I just did here and there, but you know, I'm still so new that it's so hard to figure out what the right line is. What the right braking points are. I cannot figure that section out. I am off settling the car in those spots. I am just not handling and managing the weight on the curbs very well, it feels. But I can definitely say, regardless of what happens, that's an off track, okay. I'm proud of what I've done today. Already. And not that, though. That part I'm not proud of. I'm not part of this. I'm not. Oh, boy. I think we're okay. I think the car should be fine. So we'll continue on our merry way. Oh, I was wrong. Nope, I was... Bad judgment call. Bad judgment call on my part. Alright. Had to take a second. But we have returned for some more practice. Thank you so much for liking. Thank you so much for the subscription. Okay, maybe I shouldn't talk a lot. You know what? Thank you, though. Thank you so much. Appreciate it all. The liking and subscribing. I'm super glad about it. I did that on purpose. I just figured I'd give you guys something cool. I know y'all love crashes, you know, so I was like, you know what? This one's for the homies. For sure. Just send it into some walls for the loved ones. So diving back in. Cold tires, very cold. Just got them out of the freezer. That's where I like to keep my tires before I race with them, evidently. So we'll wait for things to warm back up. Even though it looks kind of gloomy out, we're being told it's 72 degrees on the track. Which actually makes sense. Typically, from my understanding, and you got to keep this in mind when you walk your dogs, the pavement is quite a bit warmer than the surrounding air temperature. So when it is just 80 degrees outside, it can be sometimes in excess of 100 degrees on the pavement, depending on what type of pavement you're on and where you live and what the humidity and wind conditions are. So I will always say, get some little booties for the pups. I have a beautiful and handsome Doberman pinscher named Wesley Snipes. Yes, I named my dog Wesley Snipes. And love it. And he loves going on walks. Loves going on walks. But when that happens, we need to make sure we take care of his feetsies, because we don't want those getting all tore up. Because he's a tough guy. He won't tell anybody about it. He won't whine or complain. He'll just deal with it and have fun and think it's totally normal and that his feet are supposed to be burning like they're a couple of eggs. So, yeah, that's correct. I can't cook. I burn my eggs. Long story short, take care of the pups. Give them love. If you have some dogs, tell them I said. And if you have cats, tell them I said. Pss, pss. Let them know. Love the animals. Whoa. Okay. Think the word whoops comes to mind. Yay, I did it! Oh, I've been trying to do that thing for so long, that like cool little like spin around where people just quickly get back on track. I mean, it was whoop, it was mostly luck, but still, I'll take it. Really don't know how my timing is gonna land me on this track. I think there's gonna be a lot of variety on a track like this. It is great as far as just like different turns and turn complexity. Like up here, I would consider this a double right-hander. I don't actually for sure know, but I would consider this a double right-hander that tightens, because your first right-hand turn is not nearly as tight as your second right-hand turn. It may look like it on paper, but nope, the apex is much sharper, thus tighter turn. Whoop, 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 whoop. Okay. Threading the needle. Love a good apex, or love a good chicane. Lost a good bit of time there. Come on, stay on track, yeah! Lost some time, but stayed on track, and that's what I want to do. Now I gotta say, some of the people like Yardier, I'm probably saying his name wrong, but Yard, I don't know. Either way, they make it look so easy driving these GT3 cars. We got a little slippy there, that was nice. So we're gonna try to brake a little bit later into this turn. Let's see if we can't hold our brakes. I think in a way that helped me, but maybe I held my brakes too long. There we are. Ah, off track. We need to get over sooner. My goodness, I gotta be going slow for that, or just turn in earlier. I'm really not sure there. I'm gonna start slowing down for that corner. Worry a little bit less about lap times. In fact, we're gonna slow down more for every corner. So we want to turn in here, be here, and then come, whoop, and then come in. But I want to make sure that that patch of dirt doesn't collect my soul, because it clearly wants to. We're gonna come in right here, and we want to sweep out and then back in. Woof. I swear. That is an interesting turn. Not really sure how to take that turn. Just no clue. So I definitely think that I've reached the point where I think it'll be... What? Why? Why did it take me so long to brake? Oh, I didn't brake hard enough. Definitely think I've reached the point where I'm probably not gonna be making large gains any longer, or really maybe any kind of gains on my overall time. That was not the move. That wasn't it. Don't yeah, don't do that. Keep that in mind. All right, we want to be like right here, swooping out wide and coming in. That's really what we want. I think that's going to give us like our best exit. Then we'll want to brake nice and early for this corner so that we can be out wide and brake. Oh, I see. Okay, so I need to use my trail braking a bit for more rotation into that corner. My brakes need to start being used to rotate in that corner. I'm depending a little bit too much on steering and not properly enough on braking. I see. All right, let's go for another quicker lap. See if we can't shed some time. All right, I think I gained some time by maybe slightly avoiding that curb right before the corner. How to trail brake. Let's figure it out. That corner just comes up so quick. It feels like there's not a lot of time to react for it. Lost that time, but we saved ourselves, so that's a skill developed. Maybe first gear isn't the best way to come out of that corner. Maybe I need to be shifting up into second, like shortly, like right after the apex. Woof, took that. Not great. Or that. All right. Meant to do that. What in the world is going on? I need to get a little bit more rotation or hit it at a different angle coming out of that corner. Or the last portion of that chicane. Yeah, definitely want to try and avoid that last curb. That's, at least for me, been very helpful. Okay, so... Alright. Alrighty. Oh, I'm not supposed to be here, I don't think. I think this is probably not the spot for most cars. Woof. When road cars become dirt cars. Man, that 119,940 feels unattainable now. So now I need to build up consistency to be on average. In the 119s. On the track, let's stay on it. That would be ideal. I could be wrong, but I think that the ideal line is on the track. Turned in too late. I do sometimes hate the ghost car because I can't always see very well with it in my way. Alright, I think that was handled better. It's like when I try to trail brake into corners, I just spin out. I don't know if it's that I'm going too fast or what, but... Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So full disclosure, everything was fun up until I spun out that last time, and now I'm irritated. And I hate this game, and I think it's stupid. I don't want to play it anymore. I'm in a very much of a screw you guys, I want to go home mood. We have obligations. Because it feels very good when all of this pays off and you end up getting something like a top 5 or a podium or even a first place, you know, at a track. Yep, I'm okay with that off track. I could hear my tires scrubbing a little bit there. Now, since the last practice video, I did decide to drop the volume of the cars a little bit. I mean, here's the thing. I'm always going to try to be as clear and honest with y'all as possible. I'm an open book in every way. If anybody ever has a question about what I'm doing or how I'm doing it, or just wants to talk shit on it, you're more than welcome. I will explain every little detail. If I ever get monetized, y'all are gonna see everything. You're gonna see every single email. So let's say that I were to go ahead and review a product, right? Let's say that I were to review a product, which I don't think I'd be the best guy to review a product, but I don't know, I've never done it, so maybe I shouldn't judge myself so harshly. But let's say I did do something like that. From my understanding, you're gonna get a correspondence of emails from the company that wants you to test the product out, right? And my opinion would be to start the video by showing y'all the literal correspondence of emails. So y'all can know exactly what they said and exactly what I said one by one. Because I think that's probably the most honest way to do it. Because I don't ever want somebody buying a product that's not good for them. Not now, not ever. I'm not a huge fan of that idea. I can understand the temptation. Some of these companies, you know, some of them just give you free stuff. And, boy, would I love to have, like, a free Simicube. You know, or even just a nicer Fanatec wheel that's free, you know? I think that would be hugely beneficial to me. But at the same time, It's just not worth screwing real-world people over out of their actual hard-earned money. It just... I don't know. It just isn't worth it to me. Went a little off where I wanted to go there, but yeah, definitely need to be leaving that in second. Definitely need to be leaving that in second. But hey, we are up. And we are down. Never mind. Lost it. Oh. I think we might have improved there. I will also say that even though the crew chief is turned on, I cannot hear him. Let's go off track and see if he exists. Maybe I just haven't been paying attention. Let's cut this. I cut that. No, I think crew chief is just being a jerk today. Wow. What a real jerk. You know, just what a real jerk. Not coming in clutch when I need him to. Alright, at least in my current form factor, I think I've got like 3/10 that I can get from this track by just being consistent. By being more consistent, jeez, than that. So, if I'm gonna pick a foot, I'll pick my best foot and put that forward and just do what we can. I also want to hear if everybody's excited for AC Evo. I am freaking stoked for that game. You are definitely going to get to see me play that on this channel. I don't know how in the world one would get alpha access, but I will do my best to try and get it so that y'all can check it out in advance and see what things look like. All right. Oh, are you kidding me? All of it gone. All of it gone. All of it gone. 6/10 just shoved down the drain from one little wiggle. All right, so I'm done. That's stupid, and I'm done with that. So we're gonna leave. Okay, and so that concludes my practice session, or at least the first one, in the Ferrari 296 GT3. I love that car. It is just like, yeah, just like the Formula 4, no buyer's remorse. I am struggling to control it, and it is definitely showing the user error on my part, but it is just so much more fun to drive. I don't know, it's really hard for me to describe. It's just a lot more fun. I think that practice session went really well. The one we did, I did one the day before that I unfortunately did some bad stuff with my OBS, and so wasn't able to upload it, but we were able to, you could have seen the delta if you watched, and so we were able to beat yesterday's time and make some significant improvements. I've walked away happy, I think, from this practice session. I'm really glad that I'm doing things like this, which is just practicing for a couple of days before the races start. And that's going to be my continued goal, is just to basically practice on a little bit on Sunday, a little bit on Monday, and a little bit on Tuesday. And then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, we're just racing. So it'll be these two cars for the remainder of this season, which will be the Ferrari 296 GT3 and then the Formula car. Those will be the cars we'll be romping for the season. I'm really grateful, I just want to say again, to all y'all who are watching this. I just genuinely am overwhelmed. I'm actually having trouble dealing with like the feeling of the support that I'm getting. I didn't think I'd get any for a very long time. So to already be getting some good support from people within the first month is just fantastic. And if you guys like content like this, feel free to go ahead and like and subscribe, and I'll make sure it stays uploaded in your feed. I drop new content every single day, or at least as often as I can. I'm going to take off days from here and there, you know, but I drop new content every day that I can. And then I also Twitch stream at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 9 a.m. So if y'all want to check that out, you're more than welcome. Other than that, I won't talk your ear off anymore. So cheers, and I hope y'all have a great rest of your day. Oh, and Merry Christmas.